It's no surprise 2020 took a hit to our finances, whether it's a lost job or your household income went down. Perhaps you had an emergency expense. So how do you reverse that in 2021 and get back on the right foot? Well, joining us with the insights on that and more is the Senior Vice President of Life Events Planning at Fidelity Investments. That is Stacy Watson. Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us because we want to get back on the right foot. And that, what I mentioned earlier, was found in one of your studies. Let's start with concerns for 2021. What are some of those top financial ones for this new year?
Last year was like no other, so it's no wonder so many Americans say they're still trying to recover from financial setbacks due to the pandemic. And they're worried about the pandemic's impact on the economy overall, as well as unexpected expenses and even the rising cost of food and daily essentials. And so as a result, nearly 40% say they'll be in survival mode in 2021, which means they'll be focusing on the day-to-day as they just try to get themselves and their families through the next year. But the good news is that many remain optimistic about their financial future. And our study showed that most Americans are considering some sort of a financial resolution this year.
And with resolutions, many of us try to start with them and stick with them, but they can kind of just disappear after the first month. So how can we stick to them?
A financial resolution, it's a great way to start moving in the right direction, and it can really give you that feeling that you're back in control. People are making the same types of resolutions that they usually make: save more, spend less, and pay down debt. And to make it stick, be sure the resolution's simple and specific and achievable. Setting a goal to save is great, but having that specific amount can help you track your progress and watch the changes add up. And the other thing I'll say is life happens. So by setting an achievable goal, you can easily course correct and not get discouraged if the unexpected throws you slightly off track.
Is that one of the steps that many people can take to move forward financially, just to kind of take your time and plan ahead?
Yes, and there's really three things to to keep in mind. Begin with a budget. People who said they're better off financially this year attributed it to better budgeting. Replenish your rainy day fund. Many people are going to be building back up their emergency savings in 2021. And then finally, find somebody to help you stay on track. Working with a financial professional sometimes makes it easier to stick to your resolution than going without one.
I was going to ask, are there resources available to really help someone handle critical life events as we enter this new normal we still are on, basically, from last year?
I know. Two-thirds of the people in our study say they experienced some sort of a major life event, like job loss or buying or selling a home during this pandemic. So at fidelity.com/life events, we have resources to help navigate over 30 major life events, the financials plus the logistics and the emotions, so that people can make good decisions and move from confused to confident.
Well, Stacy, we appreciate your time this morning. 2021, we can feel it. It's going to get positive the further we go further into the year. It's going to be a good year, so we appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, get back on track in 2021. For more information on how you heard, the website's fidelity.com/life events. Fidelity Investments is a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blitz.